We're Trent Allie, and this week has been an adventure. Remember when I said it would be really bad if we got stuck trying to help somebody else get unstuck? We're stuck. We are so close to finishing the plumbing.
Yippee-ki-yay!
But per usual, we've hit some speed bumps.
Oh, way to go, Allie!
Come on, what are you doing?
Oh man.
All that hard work down the drain, huh? No plum intended, I mean no pun intended.
More work on the roof.
It's totally fine. I could survive that fall if I needed to.
More snow on the mountain. This is how strong Trent is. He's just pulling the truck out of the snow. And one big test of our plumbing skills. This is so scary. If anything leaks, we're just gonna be it would be really bad. Subscribe and buckle up, because today we are in for a bumpy ride. Oh, you can hear it.
My pretty.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious.
Para ti, mi amor.
Oh, babe. I do have to say, me and Allie have a little debate when it comes to this substance
I
right
knew you
here.
were gonna say something.
This is some pretty crispy bacon.
Trent likes his bacon floppy. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Let me defend myself.
It needs to be crunchy and crisp and satisfying when you eat it.
If your bacon looks like this, is it too crispy? When you can't shake it.
It's perfect.
I like the bacon to have a little bit of flop to it.
What do you think
A little
Frank
floppy. Frank would eat the bacon raw. Frank doesn't care. Frank loves bacon in any form. Anyway, let us know in the comments if you prefer it a little floppy or if you like it to be charred.
Crispy.
Crispy. This is extra crispy.
There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust.
Today's gonna be a little bit different kind of day. I do have a friend that's a plumber, and after I pretty much built our entire drain system, I took a video of the whole system and I sent it to my friend that's a plumber, and lo and behold, we have to tear out a bunch of stuff that we put in previously. He said, well, there's this wrong, there's that wrong, there's this wrong, that won't pass code. You're gonna have to change all these things. So, we're gonna have to take another trip to the plumbing store. I'm gonna have to cut out a bunch of the hard work that Brandon and I put in, but we're gonna get it fixed. And usually when I say this, it never happens, but mark my words, we're gonna be done with the plumbing system today. Well, before we get started today, I'm actually going to start by taking my multivitamin by Ritual, and Ritual is the sponsor of today's video.
Ritual is the obsessively researched and transparently made multivitamin. Ritual Essentials for Men contains 10 high-quality nutrients, like vitamin A, D, omega-3, and zinc, with a capsule that's gentle on an empty stomach and a mint tab in every bottle to keep your breath smelling fresh. Their vitamins are vegan, non-GMO, sugar, gluten, and allergen-free, and for just $1 a day, you can have them delivered right to your door each month.
Not only do they have Essential for Men, they have Essential for Women, they have a 50+, they have a prenatal, they even have a teen multivitamin. So they basically make something for everybody. And if you're looking to take a multivitamin that can help fill in those gaps in your diet, I highly recommend Essential for Men from Ritual. If you guys want to get a great deal, you can get 10% off your first 3 months of Ritual, and all you have to do is click the link in our description and use our code. Thanks again to Ritual for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm gonna go out and get to work. We'll see you in there.
This small, simple aspect of having a wood stove set in place and fully installed already makes it feel like such a homey, cozy cabin. We're not moved in at all. We have this random couch here, obviously, but this stove just adds something special. Mostly heat.
There are quite a few things that are wrong, and as I've said before, or I've explained to most of you guys, I would rather do it wrong myself figure out that it's wrong, and then fix it myself. One, because I like to do it. Two, because then I know every inch of every part of the system because I've done it twice. Basically, this fitting right here is called a Y, and then there's a 45 on there, and those can't be attached to a toilet. Both of our toilets have Ys with 45s on them. It has to be a santee. So the shower drain is right here, and it comes down in this P-trap. Now I had to raise the P-trap up, and since it comes down like that, the pipe would have to have a vent. These are our double vanity sinks for the master bath. If a sink or a toilet or something becomes plugged, the water needs to be allowed to back up into the sink so that you know that there's a blockage. So what's code is that the vent for the sink has to rise at least 6 inches above the actual sink itself. So this joint needs to be like here instead of right here. We're gonna head into the plumbing store, and my guess is there's probably some people off the side of the road today because Brandon said the roads were really bad. We're gonna see if we can help some people, and if we don't help anybody, we're at least gonna come back with some plumbing parts, and we're gonna finish this by the end of tomorrow.
Oh, come on. So we're leaving to go to the plumbing store. We've gotten just like 1 or 2 streets away, and there's already a dually that's stuck. Brandon, you said you saw them coming up this morning?
Yeah, they were stuck on the pavement.
On a different place?
Yeah.
Wow. So they made it pretty far, honestly. The pavement is way at the bottom, and we're pretty high up the mountain right now, but Trent's gonna help get them unstuck again. Oh no, Trent just fell so hard. Oh! All right, hopefully we don't get pulled into this truck. Come on. Uh-oh. You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I don't have my slip-resistant shoes on.
You've fallen like 5 times. It makes it tricky because these guys are trying to come up. We've gotten them unstuck, but they're facing uphill. They want to come uphill. It's a narrow road at this point in the road, and it would be really easy if they just went down from here, but we're in their way. We're facing downhill. There's some logistics we all still need to work out. Their back wheels are still spinning. They have dual tires on the back. They're trying to put chains on them right now, and we're on a pretty steep section of the road, so it's not working so well. Are we unhooking?
Yeah, he wasn't even locked in 4-wheel drive.
Oh my goodness.
So he'll be able to go for sure now.
That's good.
Well, you know, I hate to say it, but I pull out more Fords than I pull out anything else.
Oh.
All right, we're back here at Ferguson's. This guy is definitely gonna think this is hilarious because we've seen him 5 times. We're about to see him a 6th, and we're not even here to get water supply stuff. We're just here to keep doing the drain and fix the problems that we made. So just get ready. He's gonna think it's funny. Cool. Thank you very much. No problem.
See you later.
In a few hours. Getting all of the pipe and all of the fittings and everything back up into the house. All right, stoke the fire and get to work. Let's go. Now, one thing that I heard in the comments from some people, hopefully they were plumbers, is that you should start at the top and work down, which is basically the opposite of what we did previously. We started at the bottom and we fought our way tooth and nail to the top. And now we're gonna, you know, we started at the bottom, now we're here, but we're gonna start at the top and we're gonna end up down there. Oh my gosh, do you see this? Now we can plumb a house. It's like I know what I'm doing now. All that hard work down the drain, huh? No plum intended, I mean no pun intended.
How's it going?
Huge difference. It's going really well. We already fixed the master bath sink vent, so that is completely done. Nice and easy, simple fix. I'm working as fast as a plumber that's been doing this for a month.
Wow. Our crime scene is still here.
It's ready to peel up though.
It's been a few days.
Oh, way to go, Allie!
Oh man. I was just over here commemorating Avatar, man, and I created a new crime scene.
Killed another one.
No!
All right. 1, 2, oh shoot. 3. Pipe just like went in, and, like shot a piece of like blue goop into my mouth.
Into your mouth? Go spit it out.
I did. That's what that noise was.
Do we need to call poison control?
Yeah, we don't got anything else better to do.
Oh, Trent!
Not a drop.
It's a good thing that it already got spilt 12 times. It
Wow!
would have been everywhere.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Let's go outside. Ew.
Just use the sound effect of me making that noise with my mouth.
We're going under, there's nothing we can do. You've become me, and I've become you in this story.
Looks like you're in a secret brotherhood handshake.
Hey, how you doing?
It's such a heartbeat pounding in your
Problem number 3, fixed. Then we can go back to where we should have started today, which is finishing the vents out the side of the house. And then we actually have a test plug that will screw in here that we could fill the lines with water to, like, you know, test everything.
Wow, are we there?
But our water line is completely frozen.
Well, that's exciting. Maybe by tomorrow or the end of the day today even, we can have those water lines thawed, we can have everything else done, and we can test fill the drain lines. That is progress. I feel like we've been unintentionally not eating breakfast for the last month or 2 months, and then by lunchtime, I'm like just not really hungry. I'm still focused on working, and then we end up eating just dinner, and that's the only meal of the day. And it's been fine, except for we're exhausted at the end of the day. So recently we're like, all right, let's eat breakfast every morning. Let's really focus on our diet, on our health. And this morning I ate breakfast, so I feel fine,
But you're hungry.
but I'm so hungry. And normally I'm like not even hungry till dinner. Now I'm starving.
I don't actually need to get any more fittings, luckily. I just need to get a test plug that I can fill the system with water through, and then I need to get a regular test plug that will basically seal up the floor drain that's gonna go underneath the washing machine. After we get those things and we run the pipes out the side of the roof, we can test it.
Oh, cool.
And maybe that will be tomorrow.
Cool.
Walk with me. Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me. There's something else.
So we made it last night to the plumbing store to return a bunch of unused fittings, to buy a couple new pieces that we still need. We got there at 4:05. The plumbing store closes at 4.
Normally they close at 5, which is what we were anticipating. But they have new hours, and they close at 4 now. What we actually need to go get from the plumbing store is a plug, a test plug, and a clean out cap so that we can connect the hose that we're gonna attach in the basement to the plumbing drain system and actually fill it up with water today and test to make sure all the fittings are holding.
Yay!
Fingers crossed.
That's exciting.
We don't have any leaks.
Yeah.
We are just getting the last fitting set for the vents on the entire plumbing system. The 2 vents are actually going to come up down here, and then they're going to go out through the actual fascia of the side of the roof. All right, it might not look beautiful to you, but I'm extremely proud of it. Now I just have to take the tallest ladder in town and go stand on the outside of the house up there, drill through the actual fascia that goes, bordering the actual roof. And if that's all done, we can come back in and glue it all together. Then we gotta run to the store and grab some parts, and then we can fill it with water and test it and see, this is like when you practice all year for like an exam. Filling this thing with water is our exam. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to blame Brandon because I'm kidding. It's all my fault. If this doesn't work, it's my fault, and I take full responsibility.
I'm
But
excited.
I really, really, really hope it works. All right.
Scary. This is not stable.
It's totally fine. I could survive that fall if I needed to. I'll climb this guitar string up here, and it's gonna get me really close to where I need to be, and it's not gonna be scary at all. And I'm gonna drill these holes, and I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Oh no!
What?
Lost the hole saw!
It's in my pocket.
Scary.
Come on. So these are the 2 pipes right here, and both of these I just need to mark holes right here and then hole saw through that. Everything should go pretty smoothly. And I guess here goes nothing. I got some sawdust in my eye, but other than that, oh, I just made it worse. Other than that, pretty uneventful, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put the GoPro away, and I'm gonna climb down and get this stuff out of my eye. As long as you don't look down, you don't ever even really feel like you're high. When you're up at the top, as long as you just like only pay attention to what's in front of you, it wasn't even that bad.
It was bad for us down here watching you.
Was it?
You're right at the very peak. Pretty intense.
But I used to do stuff like that where I was hanging by my fingernails, so having a ladder is actually not that bad.
Well, that went pretty much as smoothly as we could have hoped for. Trent was up there for like 3 or 4 minutes. Everything was done easily and on the first try. And now we're just finishing everything up from the inside. It's actually going way faster than I expected it to today.
Now that I've plumbed this house twice, I feel like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I bet.
So close!
Yeah, that's a bummer. How are your hands? Let me see.
They're disgusting.
He's an avatar.
Oh, Trent! You need to go wash those off.
It doesn't wash off.
That's funny. Basically, a regular 90 or a vent 90 is a short sweep. It's really tiny, and then you have a medium and then a long sweep 90, and those are medium sweep 90s. And you can use a short sweep 90, I just don't have any, but now I think we're in business. We already had to take a trip to the plumbing store anyways, so let's go.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece.
Well, the plumbing store was a huge success, and now that we are on our way back to the house, There's a truck down here that is super stuck in some very deep snow.
How you doing? I can probably throw my chains on and come and help you guys out if you need it.
It's funny, it's actually a gorgeous day today. It's super sunny and probably almost 40 degrees. I don't even need a heavy jacket on. There's very little traffic and the snow just looks pristine. It's like nice and quiet until you hear tires spinning from being stuck in the snow. Brandon is putting the chains on our truck and Trent went down to scope out how bad it looks and if we can safely get our truck down there, because the one thing we want to avoid is going down there to help them, then us getting stuck or being in a precarious situation where we get pulled into them or off of a little ledge or something.
So I went down there and checked it out. It's like pretty hard packed through most of this. It gets pretty soft where he is. So I think we'll pull up as close to him as we can get and hook the winch up to him and try to pull him out of kind of the hole that he's in.
All right, we're all hooked up. Moment of truth. Let's see how this goes. This is how strong Trent is. He's just pulling the truck out of the snow. So this guy's out most of the way, 90% of the way, but there's a pretty steep incline to get onto the main road that now Trent has to back out of. So he's unhooked for the moment and he's gonna try to back out and see if this works. Remember when I said it would be really bad if we got stuck trying to help somebody else get unstuck? We're stuck. Stuck. But you're a lot closer. The goal of this isn't really to get all the way out, it's just to get close enough that we can attach to another tow strap from someone else's truck to help pull us out all the way.
This is what I was concerned about, is one, not being able to turn around, and trying to back up this is like not a great idea.
Going. Keep going. Alright, so we're tied off to the truck behind us, and now the Tacoma that's stuck is winched off to our truck. We're gonna try to pull him up, and then everyone will be unstuck. Hopefully, mission success. Nice. Woo! Sweet, dude! That was awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
What an adventure.
Told you we'd get him out. Just that we got stuck too.
Oh
but
my gosh.
Luckily Jamie was there to help us and we had a lot of fun doing it.
What a fun afternoon. Pulling people out is definitely one of the highlights of our days, or especially recently. It's a little dramatic when you don't know if it's gonna actually work, and it's definitely dramatic when we got stuck. But everybody made it, everybody was safe, we all got out in one piece. And now we can finish the drain lines.
You don't want to go in there.
Why?
Look at 1,000 degrees.
No way.
It's so hot.
And did I mention, oh, we have heat. It feels so good in here. Oh, no, it feels great. All right, we're going into the dungeon. We're doing the last little piece of the drain pipe puzzle. Oh, and it's nice and warm down here. Very bearable. We're gonna fill up these pipes with water and hope that they hold.
Well, first we're going to support all the pipes. Then we're going to fill the pipes up with water.
Nice. Woo! All right, so we're tied off to the truck behind us, and now the Tacoma that's stuck is winched off to our truck. We're gonna try to pull him up, and then everyone will be unstuck. Hopefully, mission success.
All right, All right, so I just inserted this plug that has a balloon on the back and I inflated it to 35 PSI, which should plug this line so that no water can go down. Some of you guys recommended this and I didn't see them until later, but we could have bought one of these and put that in there on day one of doing plumbing and the house wouldn't have smelled like sewer gases at all. But instead we just smelt the septic tank for a week and a half. Final fitting, we should have put this on first. Why would they do this? Why would they not put a female fitting on the plug? It's 2:47. We can be back in an hour. We got just enough time, but we gotta go now.
We're making this happen today. All right.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Did I get the wrong one?
Oh, Trent.
No, this goes downstairs.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I just ran to the store. Brandon actually had to leave for the day. I know he really wanted to be here for this moment of truth, but we gotta get this thing done, you know?
Oh, yeah. Turn it off. Is that air?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I go up there?
Oh, you can hear it.
Oh, you can hear it.
My pretty. I'm really excited.
I hear it.
Water anywhere?
No,
Good.
not that I can see. This is so scary. If anything leaks, we're just gonna be completely, it would be really bad. Dry?
Once it gets to like the floor right here,
Yeah.
it has to fill up like that whole line that goes over to the sink and like everything going up in the laundry and all that. So like it's gonna slowly fill those up.
Okay.
And then it's gonna like start to go up a little bit faster. That rushing noise that you're hearing is the water coming out of that sink drain stub out and dropping into this pipe, and that noise is gonna disappear soon because it's just gonna be like pressurizing and filling above it.
Okay.
A lot of water, huh?
Yeah, I'm waiting. There goes the noise. Anything?
Yeah, there's a drip right here.
Okay, a drip we can deal with. Mark it, you have a Sharpie? I wish these pipes were see-through so we could actually see where the water is, but we're just having to rely on sound and trying to figure out, based on how long the water has been turned on, how high the water level might be.
Everything so far looks good. The P-trap that is in the floor drain for underneath the washing machine is leaking.
Okay.
But that should be pretty easy fix.
Leaking is better than exploding, gushing water.
Yeah, it's just like dripping basically.
Yeah, we can deal with that. So far, so good. I don't want to speak too soon, but I'm hearing a lot of rushing water and not seeing any leaks, which is a really good sign.
Hear it?
Oh yeah. Okay, there's water in here. That's cool. Can you see it in that little cap?
I think that's the water line.
Cool. Oh, big leak right there. Oh, this guy's gonna blow.
Well, needless to say, we've got some leaks. It's my first time doing this, and so this was anticipated.
This is why we test it before the inspector
We
gets
did
here.
have to like plumb everything twice to make sure it was going to pass code, and now we've got to plumb some stuff again to make sure that it's not going to leak.
You're gonna pull the plug?
Maybe we're learning our lesson. Maybe not.
You want a plumber?
We probably should have hired a plumber, but like you guys have probably heard me say 1,000 times, I want to do it, I want to learn it, I want to be good at it by the time I'm done. we're well on our way for that to be the case.
We're learning the hard way, but at least we're learning.
Yeah, and pretty much every fitting that's leaking, I was like suspect of. Like maybe we didn't do a good enough job. And I was right.
Now we know.
The next video, we're going back to the plumbing store. We're getting some parts and we're gonna fix this baby. Hopefully after that, we can start HVAC.
And if not, I'm gonna buy stock in the plumbing store.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, watching us fail miserably at being a plumber, but learning along the way. If you guys did, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to Ritual for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios!